Oh, well, hello there, everybody. Welcome on in. Hello, Dusty. Happy affiliate anniversary, indeed. Uh, because of Twitch's weird 48 hours before, 48 hours after rule, it shows up for today, even though tomorrow's the affiliate stream. But we are pretty darn close to it. Thank you very much for that. I'm sectoral leader Cody. I'm Cody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a fine Friday evening, or whatever time zone you happen to be in. And welcome on in, everybody. Whether you're just dropping by for a lurk, whether you're here to actively chat, all greatly appreciated. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Day here's been nothing too remarkable, really. The weather's on the lower end of the warm category. And yeah, there's not much else. The air quality fluctuated for a bit and then recovered. And yeah, there's nothing really amazing weather-wise there. We got a bit of weather to talk about in other areas. We do have some storm systems moving around. I don't think there's anything too seriously severe. I also realized that on Wednesday, I did not mention the detailed change notes. I already mentioned the bot being renamed. You can already see that reflected. I already mentioned the BRB rotation videos. The sub flares, which for some reason I can't see them because I haven't typed in chat yet. They'll be there eventually then. I'm sure we'll have to type into chat under some circumstance. Sound command Nui. There's actually a redeem tied to that was discovered at the beginning of this week. It's amazing. I caught myself saying that during the badly translated Book of Mario at 64 and was abused by the way I said it. So I just made it a redeem. And there's a shoe bill emote. Oh, there we go. There's a circumstance that I show up in chat. It's to say, yeah, we got a shoe bill. The detailed shoe bill also watches you and judges you on your every move. Just like shoe bills in real life. They stare. They look at you and they're like, "What are you doing?" But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. I do notice that grammatical error that the bot has too, and that's going to be getting fixed right away because that's going to bother me quite a lot. Otherwise, I think that is under the startup sequence. Stream startup tasks. I mean, before we go over to the weather, I can just show you what's going on. Unfortunately, I cannot remember the shortcut key that brings us to that scene. Is it? It's that button. Wait, is it that button? No, it's that button. The other button is for Sundays. Let's see. Startup tasks. Conditional. Incredibly confusing. That's what this is when you look at it on its own, because I go a little overboard with conditional effects. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Okay, I didn't put it in here, I guess. Timers? Timers? Would have to be in here then. Not that. Not that. Not that. I don't know where it is. I will find it eventually. Just me not finding stuff nothing different there. I'll find out which conditional branch. I've really got to put a label on all of those. Now that I can put labels on the actual action itself. Firebot did update. With the update, it brought a lot of quality of life improvements, and it also brought something really annoying. Hello, Omega. Welcome on in. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're within the 48-hour range of the affiliate stream, so now the affiliate anniversary is going to be showing up. Tomorrow is the stream. The stream. Well, yeah, Fireboat's latest update added a lot of quality of life improvements, but it also introduced a frustrating Fireboat will close itself sometimes thing that isn't even on their issue logs, and I don't have a GitHub account, so I'm not going to bother reporting through there. But it's a pretty annoying issue. Might actually motivate me to join their Discord just to tell them, hey, any reason why this is happening? But, yeah. So I can't find where the grammatical error... Oh, you know what? I know where it's coming from now. It's... this one. There. Oh, I won't have to deal with that anymore. Well, yeah, so welcome on in, Dusty and Omega. Welcome on in, everybody else who may be lurking. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If anything remarkable happened, feel free to tell me about it. Otherwise, you can just chill and vibe as is the fun way. We are going to do a screen swap first. And because I have to change the amount of the physical monitors available to me, I will move it to this screen. Might get a brief moment of lag here while my graphics card realizes there is 3 active displays instead of 4. Once the Switch controller here actually listens to me and changes sources. Yeah, there we go. Let me do a category change, and I'm going to make sure it actually changes. Because, oh boy, has it not liked to change sometimes. Yeah, should just have to type Pokemon Legends, and then it should show up, because there's only one Pokemon Legends game right now. I know there's another one in development. And it half changed. Okay. You can hear a little bit of my keyboard because I have noise suppression on, and I have it at like 96%, which is pretty much 50%. Okay, there we go. I sent it twice just to make sure it actually changes. I've actually had cases where it reverts back after a short period of time, too. I don't want that happening. Alright. The audio bridge is up, I can tell, because I heard my capture card. And we're gonna... Well, first I gotta navigate my way all the way over to there. Should be this one. Now, something I don't remember about Arceus is whether it's one file per user or whether there's multiple files. Most Pokemon games only allow one file per user. So let me just... I'm just gonna momentarily open up the game here and see if it navigates me straight to, or if there's actually a file select screen. I don't remember. Okay, you press A and it loads up right away. That is telling me that it is one per user. And unfortunately, there is no New Game Plus in Pokemon Arceus. Is there any mainline Pokemon game that has a New Game Plus? You know, thinking on it, I can't think of a mainline Pokemon game. Well, I guess this technically isn't a mainline Pokemon game either, that has New Game Plus. I mean, what exactly would New Game Plus be anyways? New Game Plus is like my favorite feature in RPGs. They should do that in the future mainline Pokemon game. I guess because there's that competitive balance versus side or whatever, that's probably the main thing preventing it. All right, everybody, let's play in Italiano. Nah, I won't understand any of that. And if we played in Espanol, I'd only understand 5 words. So I guess, yeah, we're just going to start on a different user profile. The light. Play Korean! Oh boy, we should do that. I can't even tell which one is. Play Russian, the funny. Welcome on in, New Len. Good to see ya. Hey, you actually made it. Heck yeah. Good to see you again. I hope everybody is doing fantastic. Alright, here we go. Oh, maybe I should add an echo effect for the voice from the glow. Been lurking? Heck yeah. Whether you're looking or active, I love having all of you guys around, so thank you for swinging on by. Here, we'll do an echo effect for this.
Welcome to my land, located both beyond time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance.
I will set a pratance. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Very limited appearances here. Wow, no. Here. I know how we'll decide this. We'll go dice, D8. Hello? God, is that you? And we got a 3. So we shall be 3.
What is thy name?
Now because I do this whenever there are very limited selections, I just go Caid, because lore-wise, in this channel and in the timeline, Caid is the character that I have who reincarnates under different forms. It's like he has it's like he's bound to like some sort of Link timeline, except he doesn't have to collect the Triforce every time.
Caid. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Ooh.
The Triforce of Pokemon. We shall find all of the Triforce pieces. If every Pokemon was a Triforce piece, though, holy. How protective would they want to be over that Triforce? Scattering it into that many shards.
Caid. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more.
All Pokemon? But you can't do that in this game. See, I'm already well aware that you can't collect all the Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. 1,025 shards. The plot of Inuyasha at that point. The never-ending quest. Hold on, this is a touch loud for me, so I'm just going to turn it down on my side. And yeah, it's not too loud over there. I'm keeping an eye on the audio mixer, just in case. This is one of those games where for some reason it's louder than all the other games. I think one of the Xenoblade Chronicles games had this. No, it wasn't Xenoblade Chronicles. It was a Kirby game that I played. It was Star Allies. Star Allies was also louder than usual for some reason. Wake up! I wanted to say oi, but it doesn't say oi. You know what? I'm going to say it anyways. Oi! Do wake up, won't you? Oh my goodness. Owlet yelled at me. Are you alive? My girl. Dang it! I should have played as a male just so I could do... Just so I could say, my boy. Oh well. My girl. I can still do the exact same reference. I just have to change one word. You think you'll shiny hunt, or is this more story-driven? This will be more story-driven. Otherwise, there'd be like 60 parts to this. Pokemon Arceus, part 60. You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness, you seem unharmed. Who are you people? I'd like to ask the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand? And you somehow took no fall damage. Come now, who in the world does that? I'm sorry, blame my spawn point. For some reason, my spawn point was like 255 on the y-axis. I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? Fall damage comes later. Oh no. An acquaintance? No, I can't even think of a name. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? Probably not. The floor. I have the floor. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Probably not. I don't have survival equipment with me. I don't know what to do. Wind. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Woo! Splish splash. Oh man, I get to randomize my voices. Oh my, I completely forgotten. I just caught up with these runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Alright, which one of you know time manipulation? Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do! Vote Cyndaquil. Sure, why not? My, that's a relief. Though you fell out of the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? You said, hey, does that make him from Canada? I'd make him from Eastern Canada, by the way, if that was the case, not Western. We don't say A at the end of our sentences over here. I like to say anyways a lot, which apparently is a prairie region thing. Yes, well, these three Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh ho! So you're called Caid. That name has quite a ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Insert lore here. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Levinton. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I am a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. He's a scholar class. The class that I still feel gets ripped off in Final Fantasy XIV every patch. Almost every patch. Yes, Pokemon such as these are abandoned. Oh, blasted bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you three! Wait! And there he goes. Okay, so every game out of the 3 games that I've played recently, the B button has done something different. So I'm gonna have to get used to this yet again. B is crouch in this game. Strange phone. There's a strange object over there. Investigate/talk. Can I talk to the phone? No? No, I have to investigate it. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. Oh. A message appeared on the screen. Oh no, somebody's hacked my phone. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. Arceus has my number. Hey, you know what I like to do when you're able to roam around. No, let me up. I want a good vantage point. Come on, let me up. No, you can do it. Ah! I almost overshot. I was expected to get kicked off again. Come on. Okay, fine. Alas, yet another miss. I'm glad you came to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now, that one is a Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize, like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Misleaf can photosynthesize too. Woo! Yo, that sounds so much closer to like Kazooie. I haven't even played Banjo-Kazooie, but I've watched enough gameplay. Woo! That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning up on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irritated. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating in the water, and it can battle using its shell-like object on its belly. Splash! Oh my! I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my girl. Pokeballs. Throw these at the Pokemon to catch them. Oh yeah, 50 Pokeballs. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at one Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've already mentioned that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball. Comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch these 3 runaways. Run away! Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though, far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Alright. So yeah, throw, catch. Throw, catch. That's basically what it's telling. RNG's gonna have Cynical turn around, isn't it? You can't see through this rock. Why am I trying to do sneak attack? Maybe I should go on top of the rock, do it with style. Stop looking at me. Okay, there we go. Now it officially does not notice. Oh, I think the chance is set. That didn't change the chance at all. When you do it from behind, though, your odds are a little better. Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon. It seems you have quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Caid. Jolly useful skill to have here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. This is most unusual. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. But these rocks could be scary. Alright, how do we approach you? I think the second Pokemon is always a fail. Is it the third one? I can hardly believe it, Caid. Incredible! You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? I'm pretty sure at least one of these is a scripted fail to catch. Oh, whoops. Draw balls, do just say the word. Can I just pretend that I ran out? Snipers! Welcome on in, good to see ya! How are you doing? Yeah, at least one of these fails no matter what. Yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go. Good girl! Fantastic! Officially exit your 20s tomorrow. Oh my goodness! That is awesome to hear. Happy birthday, Junior Snipers. Happy birthday, Junior. I don't think I have any effects that I can throw onto the screen for that. But that's awesome. Any plans coming up for that particular day? Okay, Outlet notices me now, so I'm just going to reset that. There we go. Ooh, we got ads coming up. Ooh, ads.
Excellent.
Thank you for redeeming excellence, new line. Oh yeah, me hiding right after throwing the ball is just a reflex. It's something that it's probably a good idea to do that because the more aggressive Pokemon will attack you if you try to catch them, and some of the passive ones will also turn on you. Oh, thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. Kiddos have a sports game all day. So you'll be out and about tomorrow. I know some of us celebrate birthdays, others are like, yeah, it's a birthday. And sometimes it's just a little later. But yeah, it looks like you have your day set for tomorrow. Oh, weather over here is still supposed to be boring tomorrow. At least last I checked. Weather. Okay, tomorrow's a little more interesting than I initially thought. It looks like BC is throwing an air mass that could produce a thunderstorm. Okay, well, I'll definitely keep an eye on tomorrow then. We'll see if that happens. It's September, so I'm going to set the bar low. But September surprised me before. Afternoon, evening, elevated. Well, I guess we'll see what that forecast says tomorrow when I do the weather reports. Ads have now invaded. I will not advance the text because I know a lot of you are stuck in ad hell now. But, yeah. As it might be hinted, I'm a bit of a weather buff. Keeping an eye on the weather. What I have not checked is the advanced Met charts, actually. Jump scared by Tim Hortons. Oh, jeez. Alright. While the ads are coming in, I'm just gonna take a look at the Cape chart here and the Sin chart, and I would like that for North America. 3 minutes of ads. Yep. Alright, so it was tomorrow. So I'm just going to take a look at the chart for tomorrow. Let me just fast forward this to... Okay, tomorrow starts at 6 Universal Coordinated Time, UTC. And then I just move the map forward here. Okay, there's the initial Cape Spark It Up. No, Fiber, I will let you know. All right, let me see how much time is left in ads, because there are we've got a conversation going on, but I can't actually answer you in person. Okay, I don't know if ads are actually over. That's a bit of a premature... that's a pretty premature ads has been ended from Firebot there. I'm pretty sure I did not count 3 minutes. Oh, they're over for you, Shin. Well, welcome on in. Good to see you. There are about 35 more seconds. And I guess... Twitch RNG determines whether you're stuck in, how long you're stuck in ads for. So it's like up to 20. Hey, ads manager, I see you doing that. It's counted the same second every once in a while. So Twitch ad manager in a nutshell. Saw 12. Yeah, that's the Twitch RNG. So. The way I have it set is every hour it is up to 3 minutes. Twitch decides whether it's 3 minutes, whether it's 2 minutes, or whatever. But yeah, it's up to 3 minutes of ads. Just to keep pre-rolls away for an hour. Found out the payment difference between European viewers and American viewer advertising. Oh no. $150% increase? I'm gonna guess that the EU gets paid better for it. Because there's all sorts of weird things happening on this side of the world. Alright, let me read up here. Jump scared by Tim Hortons. Yeah, Tim Hortons is pretty good jump scaring. Now, ads are here. How do you find the stream? Oh, yeah! Yeah, I did discover your stream, was it yesterday or was it the day before? Recommended. It appeared on recommended. So I was like, okay, sure. I'll swing on by. I'm usually pretty preoccupied during the night, and I can only swing into and lurk in 2 streams at a time before Twitch is like, you don't count. 8 ads. Ooh boy. 12. Yeah. NA advertising pay streamer. Oh wow. Oh, jeez. That's surprising considering how little, considering how little we get paid. My goodness. Always super preoccupied. Even more attentive. Yeah. Super cute. Yeah, my peripheral's really good at keeping an eye on things. Usually. As long as things are set up right. Figured it was a recommended tab. Yeah, the recommended tab surprises me every once in a while. I just see something pop up and like, they're streaming right now? They're streaming right now? I'm going over there. Recommended's really good. And it's really good at reminding me of people who I haven't followed yet. I'm like, I haven't followed them yet? What? That's one of the big things. I need to make sure I'm actually following people so I get the notifications. I also noticed that my followed channels list got smaller, notably, last week. So I'm gonna have no idea what Twitch just did, but they probably unfollowed me from a bunch of channels again. They're good at that. But yeah, I have an autistic trait. Like, oh, okay, it's a little bit of an ADHD trait too, except I don't get distracted as frequently as a typical ADHD. I think I'm a little outside of the definition of that, but I do get really focused on stuff. And then you have something to do with keen eye for storm chasing. You know what? That might be part of it. That might be why my peripheral is really sensitive and picks up on things. I can see in my peripheral right now that our dog is, or was sitting. Oh, yeah, she's chilling with me today. She's usually underneath the blanket for a lot of the time that she's here. She's not anymore. Hey, you leave your poor paws alone. We're gonna get red again. She has a bad habit of licking her paws to the point where they get red and irritated. So usually she listens though. She is a Pomeranian rat terrier. She's like 3 different crosses. She's small. She's packed with personality. She's adorable. She's giving me a look right now. The big eye look. Oh, I guess we should finish reading Laventon here. So yeah, they won't listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. She'd know you're talking to her. Yeah, she knows. Yeah, she is very adorable. Dropping her lore. The Newt lore. That's her name, Newt. But I must say, Caid, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. There is now smudge mark on my glasses. That is going to bother the heck out of me. Let me get that off so I can read. My vision is definitely not very good. It's, unfortunately, my vision's not the rare kind of vision. It's not, far-sighted. It's nearsighted. That's the most common kind of sight issue, is nearsightedness, so. But you know what, on the other hand, that's also for the better, because if you're farsighted, you get those thick lenses in the middle. The ones that, you know, they don't look as nice as other glasses. I guess if you get a really nice frame, you might be able to get it to work. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you're only just arrived here? Far and nearsighted here. That's pretty uncommon trait too. Having one eye that's one and one eye that's the other. It's pretty uncommon. You know, meet people with that every day, that's for sure. One can't help but think there's a reason why you appeared here and now. Fancy phone. Seek out all Pokemon. Have pretty good eyesight, but literally sitting next to him in front of a screen 16 hours a day. Yeah. I definitely get a decent amount of screen time, just considering some of the projects that I get myself stuck in. But I mean, aside from the usual going out for, go out to get income and all that. That object is an arc phone, you say? Wait, how did my character figure out what it's called? Just waiting for eyes to give up. Well, hopefully that's not anytime soon. Oh, you want out now? I can let you out. There you go. There we go. I knew she'd want to leave eventually, once she's figured she's had enough rest. What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. And to you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Mm-hmm. Come now. What do you say? Shall we help one another out? My girl. Sure. Sure, why not? And whoever, and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokédex complete. To complete. Who needs words? First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find some proper clothes and a meal after all that. Oh, that's right, we still don't have, actual pants. Well, I mean, technically we got, like, the short shorts there. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Oh, sorry, it's in special text. Jubilife Village. What do you mean this isn't Hyrule? Yeah, I made enough Legend of Zelda references, but I realized that I don't have any Legend of Zelda games in this season's stream schedule. I should really do that. I wouldn't trust anyone wearing a hat that thick in the summer. Yeah. Yeah, something's going on there. Maybe he just has bad hair. That's all I can think. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of a great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. It's gotta hide the bald. That's gotta be it. I went back and played almost every single Zelda game. Oh my god, that must have been a challenge. Because the older Zelda games are not very forgiving, and the chin strap to ensure no one sees it. Yeah, just to make sure, definitely. Don't want it coming off. This way, if you please. Alright, get ready to feel like an outcast here. New Blight Village. I can't read that because the text is advancing too fast. Canala Avenue. This road is. Scarcely built 2 years ago. People know little of local Pokemon. Impressive build up ahead. Galaxy Halls, headquarters for the entire outfit. Well then, don't talk to strangers. Oh, botheration. I am almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask that you wait for me at the canteen? All alone in a strange place.
Wowie zowie!
I just realized I forgot to change the hitbox for the throwables. Udon, welcome on in, and thank you so much for your Prime subscription. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. Yeah, thanks for the affiliate anniversary. Thanks for the happy affiliate anniversary. Tomorrow is the official stream for it, but because Twitch does the 48 hours before, 48 hours after, it's still considered an affiliate anniversary event. But yeah, welcome on in. I hope that things have been going well. I had a blast yesterday. That was a lot of fun figuring out what was figuring out the little Twitch farm game there. I love the progress that's been made there. I'm gonna do a shout out too, just to let everybody. I'm gonna try to shout out. Hold on. There we go. So, Udon is doing game development streams, and it's really cool. He's showing you how everything works and the whole process of it. I highly recommend it. It's a really fun time over there. It was such a great time. Thanks for hanging out. Super excited to expand. Yeah, it was a fun time there. So definitely give Udon a follow. It's a really fun time there, and every stream is an opportunity. And over there, right, there's testing going on for like a fun little Twitch farm game that's putting together. Did that happen twice? Oh, no. That just happened once. Okay. The shadow thing's not doing weird things. That's good. I recently fixed it to use Firebot's queue system. I used to use a custom one, and sometimes it worked. Sometimes it didn't. Thank you, New Line, for the hydrate. I will get right on that. Big hydrate for me. I highly recommend that everybody else get some hydration going too. Good for the body. Maybe good for the soul. I'm not sure. I guess it depends on how. It depends on your water affinity, but it is good for the body. It'll help with the upkeep and all that good stuff. All right. Just past this bridge here, then to the left. The wallflower, it's called. Now, yeah, right. There's only one type of food in this entire game. Your ARC phone is beeping. The ARC phone is cursing me? That's rude. Somehow, it seems to show you where to go next. But it didn't ask me to use my location. If Silksong ever comes out, it'll stream again. Yeah, if Silksong ever comes out, I know that's a running joke every time a Nintendo Direct comes up, or like an Indie Direct. And I know last time it wasn't mentioned at all, so it's like, it really is, like, when the heck is it coming out? The last actual Nintendo Direct was thrilling for me, because Metroid Prime 4, which we were also joking is never coming out, we finally heard more about it, and that it's coming out next year, so I'm excited for that. if it comes out before the next season of streaming, I'll put it on my stream schedule. Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask are probably the top 3. Majora's Mask is so much fun. Breath of the Wild was a lot of fun too. Twilight Princess, did I play that one all the way through, or did I get distracted by another game? I don't remember if I played that one all the way through. Oh, I think that was the one where the last fight was actually difficult. I remember Majora's Mask fondly. Okay, so we got maps and markers. I already know how these work, so we'll just go right on through that. I shouldn't have to. I'm not going to speak all the tutorial words. B is run in one of the games. Oh, and Y is run in a different game. It would be Ocarina of Time instead of Majora's Mask. If it wasn't for Majora's Mask building off of Ocarina of Time, yeah, those two rely on each other. All Zelda games are bangers, excluding Skyward and Link Between Worlds. Yeah, Skyward was a bit of a miss. A Link Between Worlds, I don't remember if I've actually played through that one. Hello there. Yes.
Yeah, well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wildflower area is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along.
Get used to it. It's a rejection is the feature and this settlement when you first start. I think Link Between Worlds has 2 iterations. Was Link Between Worlds that might be the one that I remember. Wind Waker's kind of weird. Very fun. But also really low when you replayed it. I had fun with Wind Waker. I only played the GameCube version once. I played the HD version twice. So yes, I have had a Wii U because that was the platform that the HD version came out on. I do like the quality of life things that they added to the Wii U edition. Maybe thinking of Link to the Past. Yeah, I might be. Goo, welcome on in. Welcome on in. I hope you are having a fantastic time zone over there. Good to see ya. It's good to see all of you. Yeah, things over here, pretty decent. Pretty decent so far. And I'm predicting they're only going to get better. Vibing? That's good to hear. Oh, and now we have our trainer friend who apparently his mouth animation continues while we stay here, so it might be saying way more than just this. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through you, those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. I'll say Professor Lavington. I don't know if I want to continue with this voice, but we're doing this voice. Do you know each other? He's from a region a long way off. I guess this fella doesn't have like a mustache and a beard, so maybe I shouldn't be using that voice. It just wouldn't work. Like to imagine just saying exposition over and over. Yeah, just waited for you to press the button. What's your opinion on Tears of the Kingdom? Tears of the Kingdom was really good. So Breath of the Wild had some weak points, and one of them was like the stories didn't feel like the heroes' stories didn't really feel like they connected in the way intended in the end. Tears of the Kingdom definitely focused on the story a lot more, and of course Ganondorf was in it, and not just beast form Ganon. Giga Glitch was fun. Yeah, that is a fun one. I love to pull it off sometime. I really wish. I'm trying to figure out a way I could New Game Plus like the Tears of the Kingdom, but I can't think of a way to actually do that. The thing is, you've got to get past the tutorial island, and another thing that I want to do is I want to clear a large majority of the temples ahead of time so that I don't have to grind for additional resources or whatever that's required from them. Just so that we can focus on story, because when I stream stuff, I want to focus mainly on the story. Oh, hey, there's the conditional message that sometimes shows up from our bot. So I've done conditional, like, specific day. So now it's actually pointing out, like, there's the bonus sub or bits thing. Honestly, I recommend doing the sub and bit stuff tomorrow, because it'll contribute towards making me stream longer. Because, yeah, we got a pretty big deal event happening tomorrow. And one of the games featured is Crowd Control Super Mario. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna say it's gonna be fun. And then somebody's gonna restart the stage after I get get close to a hard to reach star, and I'm like, ah! You're not the most reliable sort, though. Playing Pokemon Now I'm giving this raider the voice that I gave for Grubba. Letting Pokemon run off and give him a sleep and all. Elden Ring subathon incentive. Yeah, I think I'd put that at like 60 hours or something like that. So I'm like, eh. Oh, maybe if we somehow hit 600 hours. Which, the actual stream time does cap at 12 because my health. But I have the theoretical hours. I have them designed to go over 12 just because there's a really far-reaching goal. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thunder Shock, I'd called them for sure. But the professor, well, unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fella, to put it mildly. Hey! What tarnation are you doing there? We knock around these parts. Oh, wait a minute, we're outdoors. But everything will be quite alright now. Caid here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. As in, she's gonna join the Survey Corps? What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just let her take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Yeah! Assuming the individual can contribute towards the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. When did this become Attack on the Titan? That's exactly... You never know.
Professor Laventin has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control.
What a quirky, what way of spelling Celine? Oh, is it Silene? Silene. Yeah, it is Silene. That. Silene. Silene. I'm just gonna go with Silene. And how it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. It looked to be 15 or so. Joke's on you, it's 24! Your character just bites a hand and becomes Ursaring. Oh boy.
Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh ho! A most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Alone.
Key! Oh my goodness, it's not case sensitive. I literally put in the command as you sent it to me and was wondering if it was going to be case sensitive. It isn't case sensitive. Awesome, that's good to know. Welcome on in, Key. Good to see ya. How is your time zone treating you? Good afternoon over there. Oh, yeah. Also, how's the weather over there? Hopefully the weather's nice.
Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then. Eh? Eh? Benny, old chum!
I'm so tempted to change to the voice I use for Sheik now. Or sorry. Sheik. Zeke! Why did I say Sheik? Tomorrow is the point where you can catch a Beldum in front of Celine and ask if they want it to shove somewhere dark. Oh no. Just woke up. Weather's decent. That's good to hear. Our weather hasn't been too bad over here. Our air quality's been playing tricks on us. Well, I mean, other people's definition of alright. My definition of good weather is thunderstorms. So, you know, not everybody agrees with that. Ready, old chum! The usual potato mochi, if you please. But make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. This is our first of many potato mochi. Where do you find a stranger in the first place, Professor? Oh, well, you know that great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Yes. Nods afterwards. Yes, that was a joke. Come now, I'm a scientist. Sarcastic nod. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with the facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon in the Hisui. Hey, thank you so much for the hydrate.
I will get right
Stretch
on that.
those shoulders.
Good old water. And a good old stretch. Only one bone pop. I'm a little suspicious. One bone pop. Good old wellness check. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Lude, up for the thunderstorm. Oh, it's amazing. I'm checking here, and it got a little on the loud side, but thankfully, I do have compression on that layer, so it didn't get too loud. On that note, though, I'm going to bump it down to about a -3, because it did get a little close to the upper threshold. Oh my goodness, shit! Thank you for the thunderstorm! Oh, whoa! The only way you get to hear thunderstorms. Oh my goodness, you acquired a golden kappa. You acquired a golden kappa. Amazing. It's actually a really enjoyable redeem. It was fun putting it together. It is one of the seasonals, so at some point I'm gonna change it to like leaves or something like that. You got 2 in the past 24 hours. Oh my goodness. One last night and one today. Wow. The RNG is just on your side today. On the note of the hydrate, everybody else, I recommend you hydrate as well. Get some hydration in. A stretch isn't a bad idea, too. I only had one bone pop this time. I don't know if less bone pops is a good thing. I guess I'll take it as a good thing. Maybe it just means I'm getting my calcium in and keeping my bones healthy. Yeah, that's quite a bit of fun. And during any redeem that's on my like Switch or my console that's not sharing resources with my PC, I usually have the throwables on. Wow, that's some fun stuff. Sure, they're all over the place. In the grass, in the forest, in the ocean. Sometimes... Oh, hey, you're missing the sky. You're not talking about the sky. There's Pokemon in the sky. There's Pokemon that can fly. In fact, in this game, I'm pretty sure there is a Honchkrow that's far up in the sky that's really hard to get. I know of the location of another one too, but I don't think we have immediate access to that one. And it's up to us in the Survey Corp to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Gyarados in the first area. Oh yeah. Don't mess with them. Remember to be nice to your local Gyarados. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Caid will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of feats such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something! We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon, while fending off their attacks. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching the Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball as well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does this Survey Corps really have leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Their captain just ordered 10 whole portions of Potato Mochi, you know. The slow progress on the Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain stress-eating... Oops, I forgot to change my voice. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain stress-eating soon enough. Looking forward to lunch. May send-offs for some mento and some rice balls. Ooh. Always great to look forward to some good old food. I just realized that the throwable redeems do not clear for my key. I forgot that was a. I forgot that was a thing. When you acknowledge them, it triggers it again. It only does that for throwables that don't require an argument. Whoops. Now, have your fill, Caid. I think if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all of its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about this. You do know that we won't get to have Caid join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Caid's skills. Let's hope that it's not misplaced. Caid, was it? For tonight, at least, we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put you on tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Gams leans like Hisui. In a way, they're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts us on a stern front to help us keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turn in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of futons as we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough of falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Use up the fall damage immunity. It doesn't exist anymore. Sleep tight! General gun sales. I'm just remembering that. Alright, Book of Mario has like infested my head. Still, people falling from the sky. That's some kind of story. Falling from the sky and taking no fall damage. It's the house. Book. Any tips for team members? Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. Alright. We rest till tomorrow morning. The Bidoof has warned us. But we didn't listen. The next day. Hi in there. You awake? Some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. Some wild lightning, and you didn't tell me about it when it was happening. Did you sleep alright? I know it's not easy. I know that's not easy in a strange new land. We better not keep Captain Silene waiting. Let's hurry on to the headquarters. Renovations in progress. Oh boy. He's watching. Oh, he's watching. Own this game. Haven't touched it since it first came out. Maybe we should restart it. It's a pretty good game. Honestly, like, it feels like it's sort of ahead of the newest mainline Pokemon game that came out. But that's also because they released a game that was clearly unfinished. And even in the end, they didn't fully optimize it. They didn't optimize it much at all. Can't wait for ZA. Oh. Did I just say ZA? I swap between the Canadian and US pronunciation of Z, so don't worry about it. Same, enjoyed it but just kind of fell off. I know I took a break from it at some point, although that might have been because another game came out that I really wanted to play. When did this game come out? Pokemon Legends Arceus came out late January. And I must have played through it slowly. I know definitely by the time Xenoblade Chronicles 3 came out, I definitely completely shelved it. Because Xenoblade Chronicles, like, that's a series I really like, and when 3 came out, I was like, yeah, I'm playing this. This is my priority now. Got it because of the other releases of Pokemon. And I was heavily into local challenge communities. My main deciding factor nowadays for getting a Pokemon game now is if Murkrow and Honchkrow are in it. It's my classic. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite fellas. And of course, there's certain things, like if they're re-releasing a title, I may still not get it even with that. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Favorite is Crobat. You're in luck there. Thankfully, Crobat is found in all of them? Almost all of them? I don't remember if it's all of them. I can't. The offshoot Pokemon games I haven't played, so I wouldn't know for sure. But Pretty sure. Can I have an Eevee? If yes, can I fill my inventory with them? Yeah, you definitely can in this game, that's for sure. And if you know where to look, you can actually find them pretty early. I'm going to see if I can actually remember where the early level EVs are found. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. Oh, wow, Pokemon. They were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent all my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to the rights. Umbreon is favorite, followed by Mew, Pichu, and Entei. Oh, I know we still gotta wait a bit to actually get a to get the appropriate conditions for an Umbreon, but soon, trademark. Maybe not in part 1 here, maybe not in part 2, maybe by part 3. We have an Umbreon tattoo. Oh yeah. Yeah, Umbreon's pretty cool. Love the markings that Umbreon has. You, do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Yeah, you might die sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Captain Silene, ma'am. I brought Caid. Got it touched up a couple days ago. Ooh. Planning one, but getting tattoos in Japan are harder than in the States. Actually, that part of Japan's culture I understand, because I'm pretty sure over in Japan tattoos are often associated with the syndicate over there and gangs. So yeah, I suppose it would be understandably more difficult. You may enter. A little disappointed with how dark it made the blue. It was a different artist who did a touch-up. Ah! Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. It's pretty cool that you get to run into a Shinx early in this game. They're pretty cool Pokemon. They're becoming more accepted. But they have strict health... Oh, they do have very strict health codes over in Japan. Actually, yeah, that's also understandable. And pretty strict laws. Jinx is a first area Pokemon after all. Yeah. Well, it depends on which Pokemon you play. I think for the most part, yeah, pretty early. Alright, Skoda's gonna yeet. Alright. Ah, it's almost 5 over there. Alright. Well, have a fantastic rest, Shin. Thank you for swinging on by. Good luck. Thank you very much. And yeah, we'll see you next time, whenever that is. Three species right away? But none of us have ever managed that. Yeah, have a fantastic rest, Shin. This stranger not catch 3 Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond doubt that you will be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of their Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need out in the field. I'm adding words, but whatever it is you're wearing doesn't suit our satchels in the least. Oh, technically we don't have pants yet. Just short shorts. Although I might argue that I'm pretty sure Krista sometimes wears short shorts. Although they're not jeans. Jeans? Krista doesn't wear jeans. She says it's not her style or something like that. Ray, I expect you to step in if anything goes awry. All Ray. You nickname different areas in the code for work. Someone messaged me about code storms. Code storms. May have done that part watching. Oh, code storms. The aviation code for storms is TSRA. There's our first mission, Galaxy Team's entry trial. And we'll just skip the tutorial thing, I already know how it works. Pardon, Caid, come with me for a moment. Now then, jolly good morning to everyone. What do you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiven land, Caid absolutely must pass this trial. Ads are about to bother those of you who are not immune to ads, just as a heads up. Yeah, it's already been another hour. I'll keep going with the story beat until I notice ads starting up over in the corner here. It is in my peripheral. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Da-da-da-da! Woo! Boom! Splish splash! Come on, Caid. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. Now, I heard a Cyndaquil, so we're going to start with a Cyndaquil. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain that they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Cyndaquil. Hey, A is the Cyndaquil action. Boom. Would you like Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yes. Alright, Cyndaquil, my buddy, my pal. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside the Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. You received Cyndaquil. And there we go, the ads have started. Oh boy. Anyone not stuck in ad hell? Let me just navigate over to, it should be somewhere in my picture elements, just to remind you of what the subathon tomorrow is going to imply. I'm just going to move it down over, above the capture card. Right there. It starts at the top, so it's like, yeah, we're just gonna immediately spoil you what's going on over at the top of it. So no matter what, we're gonna be doing a fireworks show. I'm planning to return to Fireworks Mania, like I did at the end of Season 1, because it's a lot of fun to mess around with that. At the 5th hour, we'll craft a jump scare together. We'll find a good sound or something. And yeah, we'll make a jump scare out of it. When we hit the 6th hour, cooldowns are going to be disabled for about 30 minutes, so go nuts. Do animation of your choice at the 7th hour. The frame-by-frame GIF-style animations, the ones that I've made ones like that in the past, like the hammer, when we did the hammer animation. 8th hour, Thousand-Year Door crowd control, because Thousand-Year Door is too easy without crowd control, isn't it? We need something like that, right? Add some challenge to a Thousand-Year Door run. At the 9th hour, Bolin streams. It's going to be Switch Bolin in that, so I don't have to awkwardly ask somebody at the Bolin Alley whether I'm allowed to record or not. 10th hour, you guys get to craft a redeem of any sort within TOS, obviously. So I'll definitely be asking for some ideas on that if we make it there. 11th hour is all redeems are going to cost 1 channel point currency, which is silver pieces. Except for the custom command, the custom sound command, and that will stay the same. And also the cooldowns will be disabled. And if we somehow hit 12 hours, I will go against my word of only playing one MMO at a time, and we'll pick up a second MMO. We'll pick up on Elder Scrolls. So that's all I got going. Crazy stuff. That 8th hour one is, in particular, that one's pretty crazy, but the 12th hour one would also be crazy because I've never played Elder Scrolls Online. And I'd definitely be totally lost. But, yeah, got that to look forward to. That's till tomorrow. In addition to me streaming longer, of course. So a stream could be up to 12 hours. And, of course, if we make it far enough into the stream tomorrow, love to do more ESO. But I don't even have time for Final Fantasy XIV most of the time. That's usually why I just stick to one MMO. But if we do hit 12 hours, I'll make an exception. And we'll do a second one. And if we hit 60 hours, I'll do Elder Scrolls. Sorry. Yeah, Elder Scrolls. No, Elder Scrolls. What? Elden Ring. Okay, I didn't actually set that in stone. But, so 60 hours Elden Ring. Anyway. If we hit that super far stretch, though, that's actually enough for a second computer. I'll be able to keep the throwables and all that fun stuff handled on one computer. And another thing, like all the gaming will be on one computer, and all the streaming stuff will be on the other computer. I've got a spare 3060, the old graphics card I had on my computer, so that's already taken care of. I just need to get the other components. Elder Ring. Yep. I wonder if there is an Elder Ring. It's probably... Yeah, I'm not gonna bother searching it up right now because I don't have Steam open. Elder Ring. Alright. Welcome back from ads. Anybody who's stuck in ads. We will now continue with the story now that everybody can see what's actually happening. Every ring I own is technically an outer ring. Exactly. Especially if it has a gem on it, because gems are way older than people make them look. A word of advice, my girl. Pay attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain Pokemon when you're out in the field. Cool. Yes. Look at those two cheer on their pal Cyndaquil. Or maybe they just wanted to help Caid with the trial. With her trial. That could be. They didn't go dashing from the village when Caid fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Woo! By the way, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Ah, well that's smashing! All three of the species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. You've obtained 20 Pokeballs. Those Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gates to your left as you leave headquarters. Quarters. Alright. You know, if you break down words, some words just still come out as weird. Headquarters. Why not head halves? Item storage. Just quietly go around. Quietly go. Ah. Hooked on phonics. Oh, what curious getup you had there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Folo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interest and surprises. Investigating the odd is not and novel is key to a Gerbert's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? No, anyways. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Lord wants you to scrap. I've also heard... Oh, well, I just read that. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Alright. Wow, it takes a while. I just realized how long it takes to actually press A. Whee! Yeah. Yeah, it's fun to move around during the fight. Quick attack. Woo! Whee! OBS delay. Is there? Yes. Okay, microphone's not delayed. I don't know, I'm looking at my OBS preview and I can see my head moving when I move. No, it did make me wait. The game made me wait before I could press A on that message for some reason. Nope, no delay. The moment I'm pressing A on quick attack, it's working. I think that's just how that particular text box works for some reason. It was probably waiting for Volo's animation to finish. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. Oh, okay, yeah, no worries there. New move. Oh, I just realized I exited my sound folder. There we go, I'm back in the sound folder. It's always fun for you to have Pokemon, your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? As they learn, they gain experience through battle. And as they... Wow, I'm just paraphrasing the whole time. They learn moves and grow even stronger. Oh yeah, Pokemon moves. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. You've attained 5 potions. A topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can be used to restore 60 HP to a single Pokemon. Not recommended for human consumption. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be warned from battle. What do you mean, might? I'll be hoping that you're successful on the trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling that you may have your trial well in hand. Well, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Whenever you leave Jubilant Village, you have to pick a destination from your map and let the guardsmen know where you're off to. That way, someone can come collect you if things go wrong. All prepared for the worst. Hey, I hope you make it through this. I saw that hand symbol for a moment. What was that all about? Are you a Pokemon? Okay, correct. I was informed we'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Beep. The Fieldlands. We're off to the Fieldlands. What a creative name. Yeah, Goombella would be like, what a creative name. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor, something wrong? Well, you see... Captain Celine got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't show up? How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Caid's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying covers. You'll see. So in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get started. He'll be more than equal to this, Caid. Now then, Gonzalez. That was... Alright, let's go over here. Where are you even going? Elsewhere. This is Aspiration Hill. I should have given Volo, like an Aussie accent or something. I think I still have, I think I still know how to Aussie accent. It may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Silene told me. Tutorial window. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. Okie dokie. I've actually got to be a little careful on slopes. Because sometimes your trainer will slide. And that's loud. What? Good aim. Hey, whatever you're trying to do. I can wait until you got a bunch of... What are you talking about? Wait, did I somehow trigger the walk too far away? That didn't seem like you missed text. That seemed like you wandered too far away text. No, stop. Okay, yeah, this dude did ruin my catch. Come on, really? Ah, well, you already spot me, so I guess I'm just going to outright. Well, that still counts as a back strike, apparently. One Bidoof caught. Now we march. Yeah, can you not make me miss next time? It's rude. Flop. Now, Starly here is the type to run at the drop of a hat. Burb. But not to worry. Crouch down the grass and it won't spot you. I'm taking it close. Oh yeah. Crouching in the grass. Yes, but I also want the Starly's back facing me. Yes, like that. Oh, I'm not close enough to lock on. Grab that. No. No, don't look towards me. There's no danger in this grass. Don't worry. There we go, that's back enough. Can you not interrupt the catch animation? You made it fail because you interrupted. No, quit bothering me. Nope, I'm just rocks. Don't worry about it. I'm just rocks. I can't even tell what direction the Starly's facing right now. The Starly is currently hiding in the grass. There we go. Wasn't interrupted by Ray here. And that's Starly caught too. Well, man, I'm impressed so far. It's not going to interrupt me again when I try to catch another one. I forgot to share another smidgen of wisdom. Let me tree. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. Quote Captain Sibling's wise teachings. Have an item at the ready, but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Okay, capture card still says there's noise. But I don't hear anything. Because Firebot just closed itself. Because Firebot likes to really freaking do that for some stupid reason. Oh my god, Firebot, I am so tired of your stupid shit. That's the only irritating thing about this new update, is it's been causing Firebot to close itself, which is incredibly annoying. I lost audio because the audio bridge closed itself, because Firebot closed itself again. Okay, Firebot's back and not being stupid, hopefully. I've also noticed Firebot's continuously using 6% CPU, even when there's nothing happening since the update, so... yeah, I'm not liking that. Why has nobody else reported Firebot closing itself? Not just a me exclusive issue, surely. Alright, well anyways, we're back in business now. I can actually hear. Have Pokemon at the ready, but want to throw an item? Press X. The captain's a real expert on these things. And once you got a Pokemon ready, try aiming for certain rocks or trees like this one. Your Pokemon will hunt for berries and things, and it'll bring back whatever it finds. Now is the time for your partner to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. There it is. Shinx. I'm done. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? Yep. That figures. Me, I have to focus on a Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any balls you throw. Yep. Well, not to worry. I'll teach you the trick to catching them. You have to draw them into battle. Once it's caught up by the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball and try to catch it. You've got a few Pokemon of your own to use now, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at a wild Pokemon you want to battle. Use what you've learned in battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. Get off here! I just... No. Reset. I want to catch without battle. Eh? The Shinx is still out for blood. No, you can't spot me. No. Wait a minute. What's going on here? It's like sort of wandering, but also... It's picking a fight, but it's sort of not picking a fight. Hey, Shinx, look. No. I want to catch. I want to do catch. Don't script the Shinx after me. I don't want to do what the tutorial tells me. Goddamn force fields. Seriously. Come on. I'm just trying to not do what the tutorial tells me to do. I like how this Shinx just comes up to you and like watches you. I don't think I can get out of range because of this annoying barrier that's limited where I'm allowed to go. Oh, wait a minute. No. You can knock the Shinx out if you want to catch it. Even battle. Catch it works the same. Yeah. Wait a minute, that's how you reset this. That's how you reset and maybe do a catch without fighting. Alright, let's try this again, but further away from where the Shinx respawns. Hold on, we're actually going to do a switch here. Unless we get into a favorable... Nope, we don't. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Now let me just... It really is scripted. It's like 200% scripted. Auto spots you no matter what, even if you're in stealth. We'll see if we can do it this early. Yep, we got away with that. All right. Did you really? You really did it. You did it! That's 3 species of Pokemon caught! You really are some kind of prodigy. A prodigy. You must have given Professor Lavington the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. We need some special music for clearing it. Ho ho! I said you'd pass with the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Oh wait, this is the closest sound clip I have right now that works.
Complete!
There we go. Congratulations, Caid. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. I'm surprised I'm able to say that considering how I butchered some of the other words today. Gotta admit, it's true. You've got a real talent for this. Now then, we'd best report back to Captain Saline. Time to head back to Jubilant Village. Eh? Eh? Do I have the sound effect for question mark? You know what? I labeled it incorrectly. I'm just going to relabel it so that it's properly categorized. Let's PTYE dash what? And now it'll be right beside the other one. There we go. Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you caught go and live in the village pastures. The most Pokemon a person can have on them without exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Saline awaits our report at headquarters. Can't wait to see the captain's reaction. The captain! The quest to get pants. When I first played through this, that was my joke. It was the quest to finally get pants. We're just gonna slowly approach. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps.
Water!
You've received a Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals.
Stretch
But
those
still no
shoulders.
pants. Thank you, Key, for the hydrate and the stretch. You've got some water or some source of hydration on you, then I highly recommend. Have a good old drink. And a stretch. Oh, 2 bone pops. There we go. That's closer to the typical amount of bone pops. Oh, I forgot to open up my VTuber dude again. I thought I told that thing to start back up again. He'll be back. I'm gonna grab some scran. All right. We'll see you in a bit, New Line. Thank you for swinging on by. See you in a bit. Thank you for the wellness package key. Always appreciated. Get changed in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. I have liquid. I was about to say liquid 4. Roman numerals. I have liquid 4 golden liquid IV golden cherry and physical therapy in 3 hours. Ooh, heck yeah! That sounds wonderful to look forward to. I'm such a strange person when it comes to like, I don't do the therapy stuff, but it's like I don't like others touching me. That's the fundamental on it. I don't like others touching me. I'm that sort of person. I'm like, yeah, no. I think the most I do is like, well, haircut. A professional haircut. That is about as close as I get to that. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Oh yeah, the shadows do something weird. I don't think, I'm not sure if they patched that, but let me just check here. Huh.
Krista.
Nope, the shadows don't appear to be clipping through the floor. Maybe it's just a certain part of the game. Love the physical therapy. Help me out of the wheelchair. Teach me not to rely on husband for transfers. Always be wheelchair bound. At least staying healthy. That is awesome to hear, and it's nice that you have like a good physical therapist and all that. Especially helpful when you can only go so many places when you don't have full mobility. Okay, for a moment, I thought this was a pizza oven. If you go up there not in uniform, the commander will send you flying down the stairs. Inside joke amongst our circle of friends. But the person up there, we always say he likes throwing people down the stairs. Yeah, wheelchairs make a lot of traveling hard, and there's a lot of Japan is not wheelchair. Oh, yeah, it's that too. Alright, so we got change in the uniform. Actually, I think the uniform itself, yeah, the Servant Corps uniform does count as pants. Because it's a full uniform. Finally, some pants! Man, that looks really hot. Welcome on back, New Line. Oh yeah, and we'll change our context to pale blue. Ultramarine! Very blue. Oh man. Too bad there isn't much customization. It'd be so much fun to just have a Karista trainer here. We'll do pale blue. Lucky area helps you. Have a sweet guy at the store who helps in and out of the store. Helps you maintain some resemblance of self-sufficiency. That's awesome. It's always nice to have some good people around. Change into your survey corpse uniform. Whenever I say corpse or something like that, for a moment there I thought it was saying corpse like dead body. No. They're just pronounced similarly. Don't confuse the two. Or if you had the ability to wear Pokemon ears as hats and pants. Oh, jeez. Black and White started with the customization. X and Y expanded upon it, I think. I'm pretty sure. Although I think in X and Y you had to progress pretty far to get good customization options. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. Anyways. But I did wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. Well, the captain can see the future. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. Love Sword and Shield. Made my character fabulous. Yeah. It's good stuff. Yeah, Sword and Shield. I do remember skipping an iteration of Pokemon. I think it was after X and Y. I skipped the gen after that. I think it was the one where they decided to cut out a whole bunch of Pokemon, and that included Murkrow and Honchkrow, and I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna skip that gen. That, and again, there were probably other games distracting me. Sun and Moon. Ah, okay. Sun and Moon would have been the one I skipped then. So yeah, Sword and Shield, that's the latest one. Why am I confusing this? I could probably go into my menu right now and figure out which one I have. Oh. Okay. That means I also skipped Sword and Shield. So I skipped 2 generations, I think. Oh, they have Murkrow? I must have been distracted by a different game. Or multiple different games, you never know. Heck, it could have been Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV has definitely distracted me before. Oh. I just read that line. I was about to read that line, and I was like, oh, wait. No, I already... You may wear this as well. Okay, so that one would have had a Murkrow as well. Which would also mean, by extension, a Honchkrow, because why would they take away an evolution that they added, like... Diamond and Pearl, that generation was when Honchkrow got added in. It's like one of the few Pokemon I actually know a lot about, because... I do like my spooky Pokemon, though. Mischievous is pretty cool. Gastly's cool, too, but Gastly appears so often. Oh, yeah, the Mega Evolutions. Now, present yourself to the Commander. Go up carefully. Look at all these doors you can't use. Look at all these fake doors. These doors are close together, probably washrooms, with no labels on them. Oh boy. Let's see. Business is looking a little slow according to that chart. Now, it's a bed. There's an Eevee. Hello, Eevee. Alright, let's go up here carefully. With caution. Real fake doors. He's so fierce. I haven't waited for you! I'm Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Caid. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Run away. Sure, we'll fail either way. Yeah. You've got vigor. I'll give you that. Okay, we didn't get thrown down the stairs, though. That's good. He didn't name out the stairs. You need to work on your sumo technique. But I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider, who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd it may seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Caid. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Oh, yeah. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this. You begin as a no-star recruit amongst our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer to that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. Obtain a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. A recipe for crafting Pokeballs from scratch. Required materials: 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone. And 3,000 Poké-Dollars as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials. Touching. Ray, you were an expert at crafting yourself. Teach the new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Get ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right. Wherever you need in your survey work, you'll mostly make yourself.
I would have guessed the materials. I would not have guessed those materials based on what Pokeballs look like, to be honest. Yeah! Yeah, I didn't know Apricorn would have went towards a Pokeball. It's interesting. Some things you buy at the general store, but it's good to try and be self-sufficient. By the way, we can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we've crafted ourselves. Wow, I didn't know that. My goodness, Ray. But listen to me prattle on. Let's go to the craft works so you can try it yourself. I didn't activate the guide, but the guide activated itself anyways. Well done earning a place in our team. Wait, who's Anth again? Oh. My name is Anth. I'm a local clother. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes. So here you go. I do hope they fit. Received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. Oh boy, pants! I hope you'll avail yourselves to the village's humble shops. Hey, this way to the crafts works. Crafts works. Speak. Oh yeah, this is still fun to do. Whee! Wait a minute. I think if you... No, that's not this game. That's Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. This here's the crafts work, and that's where the and that there is the workbench where you craft things. Pretty self-explanatory, right? When you step up to the workbench, I'll supply you materials to make some Pokeballs. Call it a present to celebrate your passing of the trial. And as far as the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend that however you like. Any recipes you get should tell you what materials you need to complete them. At the workbench, just choose what you want to make and get crafting. Come on, try it out. Oh, yeah. Alright. Apricorn and Tumblestone. Well, Tumblestone's got a nice red to it. I guess that's where the red from the Pokeballs are. Wait a minute. Oh. That's right. The 50 Pokeballs that Laventon gives you at the beginning are, you don't get to keep those. I was about to say, my inventory says I have 15, and then I was like, oh, that's right. The 20 you're given afterwards, those are actually given to you. So we're just going to go ahead and craft 10. While we get glared at. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe that this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my girl. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in the Pokedex. And on that note, here you are. Pokedex. Also, I think the character just shifted up a little while receiving that. I've already for compelling.
are compiling the collective results of much Pokemon research. Professor Laventon continually adds to it with each new report made on new Pokemon species. Oh boy. Got 14 tasks with unreported data. Alright, so we got the fellows that we've seen so far. Ordered chronologically. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon out there in this grand region. It'll take plenty of research tasks to help the professor complete the Pokedex. I've got to get going on those myself. I'll be all too happy to explain more about research tasks that I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the field and camp whenever you're ready, my good Caid. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the field of the camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post. But I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Side quests. Hey, so, there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yes. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon, and he told me that a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like. It will sometimes change its appearance. It becomes stronger. Ads are about to invade. Oh no. Hopefully we get past the story beats before we do that. It says it's called a phenomenon called evolution. And so I decided to raise a Wurmple myself, and I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Servant Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, can you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Wurmple can evolve? Oh boy! I think you can only pick up like one side quest at a time, if I'm not mistaken, so I guess we'll pick these up one at... Well, we can only have one guide active at a time. Actually, I guess you can pick them all up. Sure, and then I'll just not activate the guide for the rest of these. Side quests I won't do the voice lines for. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can just pick them all up. I think that's the NPC who always says, I wonder what a Starly looks like even after you complete the side quest. I'm trying to remember. Catch a Shinx and show. Well, we already caught a Shinx, so we'll show. Alright, ads have started. During side quests, I'll just keep scrolling on through them because I'm not really going to be like reading the text out loud for side quests. But story beats, on the other hand. Alright, here, let's just do a little wandering around. Okay, well there's the pastures, which are already available. And yeah, more things, more features will unlock as it go, which, you know, which the usual kind of progression. The kind of progression you'd expect. I remember this game having a very strict LOD as well, where the frame rates of objects far away would drop significantly, like to the point where it's really noticeable. I'd still say they did a much better job at optimization. Yeah, this game compared to, well, you know, Scarlet and Violet. Go, Starly. Perry. Hold on. Let me see if I actually remember how to say it. Paratrooper suit. Okay. Pear. Oh, that's right. We can immediately do the Starly thing too. I don't know why I'm just wandering away from here. Oh, you're not the right person. No, that's complete the Pokédex entry. And then she'll still proceed to say, I wonder what a Starly looks like. Alright, we got about 30 seconds. So we're just gonna let Riss know that we're heading out here. And off we go. Ads have been extracted. Hey, this time it was only 2 seconds off. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokédex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my girl. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for you to reference anytime. Yep, all the research tasks. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. Now, there's one more nugget of wisdom I've got to share, Caid. Wild Pokemon may attack you at any time. When they do, dodge like your life depends on it. Yes, dodge. Teach me how to dodge. Look, just watch me, would you? Then you'll be able to copy what I do. Here I go! See? That's how you dodge. A timely dodge will keep you from getting hurt by the fierce attacks of wild Pokemon. And later in the story, it's required. And that's the key. And that's the key if you'd rather not end up blacked out in some field like I did. When those Shinx got me with Thundershock, I might have been done for if the security corps hadn't come and saved me. But hey, no need to worry. You've got me here to give you tips. I'll teach you plenty. Nod. There we go. Now we can dodge. That's the fun. Also, honestly, it feels faster to just outright dodge sometimes. Whee! Into the grass. Get ready for some Survey Corps wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with the ZL button and then press the down button to open the Pokédex. You'll see what tasks you have for that Pokemon. Did you see your research tasks for Bidoof, including about how many you've caught? That's right, catching one won't do it. Or catching just one won't do it. You've got to get 2 and 4 and more. What are you doing to all these Bidoofs? And when it's time to battle with a Pokemon, remember the Captain Switching Wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go on ahead. And now we finally get to the exploration phase, sort of. There we go. Alright, 2 out of 3 caught. 2 out of 2 caught without being spotted. So yeah, there'll be tasks like that. Without being spotted. Alright, so Shinx. Okay, so we got a defeated category, we got a caught category. We've got a defeated with ground type moves. We also have to have it use bite. And eventually we got to evolve them. Whee! Now we actually get to go somewhere. Now, unfortunately, Bidoof doesn't have a ground type. I don't think I have anybody with a ground type move. And yeah, it's just a really smooth process doing the catch cycle. Battles are pretty smooth and mostly stable. I actually ran into a really fun glitch at some point where the incorrect Pokemon name was displayed. Aw, don't turn around. There we go, and we did another catch without getting spotted. I know I'm laying it on thick, but don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon and check your research tasks for it. Hold on ZO and press down. Try checking your task for Starly next. One of your tasks is to catch a Starly without being spotted, right? Yes, I already achieved that. You can get that done if you hide in some tall grass and catch him. Give it a try. I'll go wait for you up ahead. Come catch up once you finish some tasks. Like 3 of them right here. Okay, well now they're just way too far away. You can also use food to lure them. Don't worry about it. Alright. Where are you moving off to now? Yeah. If they're close enough together, you can chain catch them. Alfred. Really? Oh, I didn't want to throw it. I pressed the B button. Okay. When they're sleeping... Yeah, catch rate is much better, actually. If you got Pokemon you really want to catch when they're sleeping, that's the best opportunity. Alright, now let's wander on off over here. I think this is the direction where we may or may not encounter a EV. The area is pretty small, though. We've also got to catch a Wurmple, so we're just going to do that, too. Let's just wait for RNG to... no RNG. I don't want him facing directly me. I want the Wurmple facing away. Alright, yep. Yep, yep. Alright, turn around now. Turn around more. Turn around more. Good enough. Alright, another caught without being spotted. Now we do have to be a little careful as we wander off, because I know if we go this far in this direction, we may encounter pretty decently leveled Pokemon. Nice. Got a Ponyta. Ponyta. Keep going this way. I think the EVs are either level 2 or level 3. Okay, there's our don't mess with. At least level 30. So we just don't mess with. We just outright don't mess with. Okay, this might be another one where I have to combat them. Oh, nice crit. Of course. Yeah, RNG will do that sometimes, so can't do much about that. All right, let's look for the EV, because I'm pretty sure this first area does have an EV somewhere. It's just a little out, a little bit of a ways out. I'm just trying to remember where. I'll remember where soon enough. These fellas are aggressive. The booze cells. Boom. 3 or 4 spawns, not guaranteed. Ah, okay. The not guaranteed part is good to know. Aw. Okay, it still works. Well, let's keep wandering this way. Shiny hunted enough EVs to learn about their, about the spawns. I know with this game spawns, though, if I wander far enough and then I wander back to the other place, sometimes the spawns change. No, don't move too close. Mine. Mime Jr. It's nice to have a head start on that. All right. Alright, I don't think we've gone this way yet. Oh, wait a minute, we can't go that way. We've got 8 Pokeballs left, so we gotta keep that in mind. Grab more of these. They allow you to make potions later. You know, in Legend of Zelda games, I always like doing that too. Doing the roll spam. Except in Legend of Zelda games, it was actually faster to do that. Cherry berries. Yeah. Turn around. Keep turning. Keep turning. No, not that way. Ah. Okay, did not choose to run away. Good. Whenever you get the guard up message, it means there's a chance they're going to run away. Still looking around. Okay, now we got our amount defeated. Alright, what else do we need with these fellas? Heavy specimen. Well, alright. Welcome to the world of RNG. Number you've defeated with water type moves. I don't have the correct Pokemon with me to do that. I will need to get a Buzo on my active team in order to do that. However, considering the fact that we're considering the fact that we got a lot of tasks done that probably need to be turned in, it's probably best that we start making our way back to the camp anyways. If I'm actually heading the correct way. I think I am. But also, maybe I'm not. No, I'm heading the right way. I'm just taking some minor detours here, just in case we do happen to get an EV. Oh, well, nope. I'm not heading the right way. I can always pull up the map if I really need to know where I'm going. Well, now I'm heading the right way. I could fast travel, but eh. Who knows? We might encounter what we're looking for. We might encounter a Bidoof. Alright. The problem is with the Pokemon calls that you hear is that you don't know whether they're actually in, like actually nearby, or if they're really far away. Every once in a while, when you hear an Eevee far away, the Pokemon that you hear, your Bidoof can be taught a water move. Yeah. Actually, I don't think I have the appropriate item yet. Oh, hold on. Menus essentially don't exist. Main menu. Oh yeah, I guess I can save because I don't think I saved recently. Actually, I think it's the first time I've actually manually saved. Probably a good idea. It's got to. I don't have the appropriate item for given Bidoof a water type move. Let me just make sure I didn't point myself. Okay, good. I'm still pointing myself the right way. Oh, Bidoof. Okay. There's our Royzels. Here's our red dude. Around here, you'll find a Pokemon called Buizel. It's got an aggressive disposition. Yeah, I've already caught one. That means he'll try to hit you with its moves, just like Shinx, and you'll need to battle to catch it. I didn't, but alright. Alright, the dangers of taking damage. Speaking of which, your research tasks for Buizel include seeing it use a certain move. You gotta see that move for it to count towards a task, so battling is extra key here. I'm going on ahead. Come catch up once you've checked off some Buizel's tasks. Going off to who knows where. The Void. The Void. The Void, it beckons. I suppose at some point they gotta start defeating Bidoofs. Thanks. There we go. That'll bring up the move your Pokemon. Oh, that's right. The move your Pokemon uses does count. Burb. Don't worry, Starly. We're not after you right now. Until I feel compelled to complete the times defeated. Okay. Oh, we got a mastered move. Eh. Alright, so we got a mastered move, which means you can apply different styles. Which we'll probably eventually get a tutorial on. Research tasks simply aren't about catching Pokemon. They are you carry all sorts of exciting field work. For now, I suggest you listen to Ray's advice. Oh. Ugh, we still have to look for him, apparently. Where even is he now? Where'd he go? He didn't even say where he was going. Before I forget, we'll just make a whole bunch more of these. Or would you? Okay. Yes. A wise decision, my girl. One can never be too prepared for an expedition outside the village. Get your affairs sorted and meet us back here. Oh, okay. So the quest is still outside, even though the marker is telling me to leave the map. Oh, this is the side quest marker. This is the one I had active. Well, we'll give this fellow the wormhole anyways. Yep. Yeah. Baloney. Baloney. Dazzling, honey. Honey, you're just dazzling out there. Honey, honey. That was just me accidentally pressing the button, but don't worry about it. Yeah, apparently our quest is still out here. Well, now our marker should be set to the main quest anyways. Unless it chose a different side quest. Oh yeah, we didn't swap our Pokemon. We should have done that while we were up there. Yeah, well. And whee! Hello. I heard him pretty well for a mystery stranger from the sky. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kit. You obtained a crafting kit. A kit containing everything you might need for crafting, even when there's no workbench around. However, you can only use materials you have in your satchel. Oh yeah, the crafting kit. Now we can do this wherever. And here's a recipe for potions, too. You obtain the recipe for crafting potions. A recipe for crafting potions from scratch. Required materials: 1 orange berry and 1 medical leek. Medicinal. With a crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using whatever materials are in your satchel. So long as you got an apricorn and some tumblestone, you can make Pokeballs anytime. Or with an orange berry and a medicinal leek, you can whip up a potion. So heal up your Pokemon whenever they need healing. We're going a touch late for Friday, aren't we? Well, we're usually over at 10. Don't worry about it. Research is going all right. You can see if you've got the test ready to turn in on the Pokedex cover. Yes, I've got like 29 tasks. Like, unreported. Can't do that. Once you got some tasks good and done, you can check in with Professor Lavington. See you soon. Now we can check in with Professor Lavington. Walk towards the target. Break the targets. Whoop. Whee! There, we'll do it in a row. Limited. Oh-ho! If it isn't the crafting kit. You must have listened attentively to Ray's teachings. Excellent work, dear girl. It seems like a good spot to explain to you about the survey reports and the rewards they offer. Oh boy, monies. On that note, let me check the research tasks you've completed thus far. "14 caught, 10 or more in one report. Different Pokemon species caught." Alright, we got 7 first times, 11 back strikes. Alright. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. Alright, so we got enough to actually complete Starly. Yeah, there's the difference between male and female. Their foreheads, feathers are a little different. Just subtle little differences. We gotta catch more wormholes before we can complete the research there. Bald spot, yeah. Okay, we gotta catch a few more of these fellas here. You've made good progress on these research tasks, Caid. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene. It's time you earned yourself a star. Off we go! I don't even know if that's that's a time save. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. Check marks. And 10. Oh, 9. Almost. You've made progress. It seems you've earned yourself a star. With this, you've officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. Ding! Oh boy! You can now use heavy balls. Uh-huh. We don't need easy jokes, do we? No. Pokemon of up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earned for your survey reports will be more generous too. Have these as well. There are further recipes you'll need for crafting. You obtained a recipe for crafting heavy balls. A recipe for crafting heavy balls from scratch. 1 apricorn and 1 black tumblestone. You obtained a recipe for crafting revives. Required materials: 1 Divichoke and 2 medicinal leeks. That a stranger like you could fall from the sky and yet flourish among us is like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. Improving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it. And even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. So, Caid, my girl, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Our usual order of Potato Mochi tastes even better when there's something to celebrate. Don't worry about it.
Hey, by the way, have you taken all the requests that Bilgard had?
Yes.
Well, most people here don't know much about Pokemon. You've noticed, right? I love how there is no special branch for if you've already completed it or not. So it's our job as a Survey Corps to take care of any issues that crop up because of that. We're basically Pokemon problem solvers. Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk to them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached about a request recently, Ray? What's it all about? That one might be a better fit for Caid than me. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off unless I get better at this Pokemon battling first. Ah, yes. A request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall recently. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived.
we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we could discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. The next day. Dawn of the second day? Oh. Hey, Caid, before I go meet Mai about that request, mind show me how you do in battle? Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Great, I'll be at the training grounds. If you've been catching lots of Pokemon, then you can change up your team at the pastures, just so you know. And we do need to do that. Tackle. Alright, bring our extra shanks back over. Wasn't there an easy way to do this? A shortcut key? Ah! I don't know why I pressed B. B is the secret key. We're gonna need to level up our Buizel a little more. Or we could start with our level 3 fella. 2, 2, 1, 1. Yeah, they also start with different effort values, all of them. This Bidoof is apparently meant to be bulky from the beginning. Which is fitting for a Bidoof. They are bulky fellas. Actually, pretty decent shinks there. This Starly here, pretty decent. I mean, eventually we'll be able to bump all of these values up anyways. Eventually you get the respective item that does so. In generous quantities too. Weasel, Bonita. Yeah, we can just, instantly warp ourselves here. Thanks for taking a minute from me. I know your plate's full right now. I want to be straightforward with you about something. That is. I don't understand how anyone can handle taking on Pokemon in battle. I know I'm a Survey Corps member, and I've even got my own partner, but I just can't do it. That's right, take a look at my very own partner. This is my Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I should have had Pikachu fight at my side, but my mind just went blank. And, yeah, really, when you get down to it, Pokemon are terrifying, right? Why should this thing be able to fire electricity? Because that's a Pikachu. Yeah. Watching you at work completing those research tasks convinced me. I want to do my Survey Corps work well. My partner and I have got to be a team. And our first step towards becoming a real team is to battle your team. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, RNG, you can stop being stupid now. This turn order is really getting on my nerves. And we did that before ads decided to start bothering. Alright. Oh, you seem so in sync with your Pokemon. That was amazing. The way you fight alongside your Pokemon. You don't seem one bit scared of battling. We'll just have to catch up best we can, right, Pikachu?
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough. Pikachu's got a bit of a tenacity to attack, you see? That's why he normally stays in his ball. I guess the first step for Pikachu and me might be getting a little friendlier with one another. Oh, by the way, the professor said their Pokemon have these things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu here seems to be an electric type, for an example. Yeah, and I had like no ground types available. That was convenient. Ads are here. Ads should go away, but ads are here. So ads in. Yeah. Well, the ads invade. I don't think I have anything extra to talk about while we are in ads. But this is a good time to remind everybody to hydrate. Hydrate, very good thing to do. Keep our water levels up. I do happen to have a bit of yogurt here too, so that's a good habit to get into. Oh, thank goodness, it hasn't become warm. Warm yogurt's okay. It's just you know, it's not the same thing as refrigerated yogurt. And also, if you leave it at room temperature for too long, it starts to go bad. You know, don't want that. Oh, they only show part of the table. Ah, and then there's the other part. Dang, if you really look at it, flying isn't weak to everything like I feel like it is. The only problem with flying's weaknesses is they're elements that are pretty common. So, yeah, pretty annoying. The fairy type is Krista's favorite. I like Ghost and Dark myself. Although I suppose I do like flying somewhat if I got a if Honchkrow is my favorite Pokemon. Now, they're gonna be, yeah, somebody else is gonna start talking, but we're gonna wait about 30 seconds here so that nobody misses a beat in the story. 20, up to 20 more seconds. Some people may already be free of the ads by now. That's the weird thing with how Twitch works. Alright, ads have been almost extracted. Firebot is behind yet again. It must be something about like the startup sequence that's causing Firebot to do this, and then eventually it just dies out for some reason. I don't know. But redeems and all that have been going through Firebot just fine, so I don't understand why Firebot keeps closing itself. Thankfully, it only did it once this stream. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Hopefully they weren't too repetitive, because that's one thing that bothers me a lot about ads, is the repetitive ones. It's like, I already know about your product! So you're the one. The new recruits everyone's talking about. I don't remember who this is. Ah. My name's Hisui, captain of a security corps. I should give her an Australian accent. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zisu's a master of the ancient martial arts where you can guide Pokemon in battle. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. Yeah, my Starly actually, on the one hand, you could choose to deliver a move in a strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it will take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you could choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Yeah, or turn order could do that, like it did with like it did against me. Strong style moves are agile style moves, and of course, regular moves. Choose what is right for the given situation, and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. I'm trying to do a more feminine voice at the same time as the accent, and that does not work for me. So yeah, LR button to change style. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Well, that's certainly handy to find out about before going to tackle Mai's request. You remember, I mentioned earlier, I'm heading down to see about Mai's request. I'm supposed to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come along too. Get ready and then meet us down there, would you? And by ready, I mean double checking what Pokemon you'll bring. I may be even teaching them some new moves from Zissou. Now I can get new moves. But we are later than usual for the stream, so what I'm actually going to do is figure out how the heck to menu. It's the up button, because the menu is different on like every single game. And I'm going to thank everybody for joining. We're gonna take a look here and see who we can send you off to. I see a certain Sir Churchill online right now, so I think I'm gonna send you guys over there. He's played some Hunt Showdown, which is notably different from Pokemon. But he's actually pretty darn good at it, so on over there for the vibes, the good times. I'm going to try to remember to use the raid command and not the shadow command, like I've done several times all over. Oh yeah, there's the passive race, so extra gold points to whoever RNG favored. Whoever rolled the good background Mario Kart items. There we go. We got the raid starting up properly. Excellent. I'd like to thank everybody for joining. Join me tomorrow for a very special stream. It's going to be the affiliate-versary and birthday stream. The sectoral leader is like over 16,000 years old or something like that. That starts tomorrow, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Just remember, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, not the usual 7 p.m. Mountain Time that I stream at. The stream could be up to 12 hours. And yeah, come by tomorrow for some Super Mario 64 crowd control. Hinder my progress as I struggle to acquire power stars. Let's see how far I can get. And let's see how many game overs you can throw at me. Yeah, no problem, new line. I have a fantastic night, everybody. Just if you just stick around for the raid, you'll get bonus channel currency for that. If you want to raid and chat, raid and lurk, or raid and run, all perfectly fine. Thank you for joining, everybody, whether you're here in full, in part, whether you were active, lurking, or somewhere between. All of it's greatly appreciated, everybody. Have a fantastic night. Take great care of yourselves, and we will see you tomorrow.
Dinner.